We bring you the lunch edition of MBC News with me, Upili Kaisa. Our top stories.
Second Vice President Enoch Chihana calls for modern architectural work in the construction of Mombera University. Stakeholders urge to prioritize provision of safe drinking water among communities for government to reduce its expenditure on health. And Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture encourages young entrepreneurs to embrace innovation and excellence in their businesses.
And now the news in detail. Second Vice President Enoch Chihana has directed the contractors responsible for the construction of Mombera University to come up with a new and modern architectural work befitting a modern university facility. Chihana made the directive during his interaction with investors and stakeholders on the construction of the university. Hassan Piri reports.
After being appointed to spearhead the construction of Mombera University in Nzimba, Second Vice President Enoch Chihana had paid his first visit to the site where he engaged stakeholders and prospective investors to ensure the project takes off. The Second Vice President toured the construction site where, among others, appreciated the construction of the perimeter fence and the site where the contractor will construct hostels and other facilities. In his address, the Second Vice President Enoch Chihana has directed that a new architectural design be made and completed before the coming January ends so that the actual construction begins immediately thereafter.
This is a huge project, and we feel that we need a new layout plan because the first project was a design and build, which we think that it might not be a very good university. We need a first-class university with very good buildings, modern buildings that will be of international standards.
Minister of Education Brighton Msaka, who accompanied the Second Vice President, said the Mombera University project will be implemented and completed before 2030, and his ministry will be monitoring the project with keen interest. He said it's heartwarming to see private investors coming in to support government in the project. Inkosi Mbera 5 held the commitment which President Professor Arthur Peter Mutharika has shown on the project by appointing the Second Vice President as the champion of the Mombera University project. According to the presentation made, the project will be constructed using the government resources, and other chunk of money will come from investors on public-private partnership agreement. Mombera University is a facility with a niche in animal science and vet medicine, where among other things we have schools of basic science, animal science and mining. Hassan Piri, MBC News, Nzimba.
The Traditional Healers Research and Counseling Association has advised herbalists across the country against misleading people that they have found the cure for HIV/AIDS in the country. Executive Director for the association, Collins Kaonga, was reacting to an article circulating on social media claiming that a cure for HIV/AIDS has been found. Alex Mongos has filed this report, read in our studios by Musa Secheo.
Responding to MBC on the alleged social media claims that there is a herb which cures HIV and AIDS, Executive Director for Traditional Healers Research and Counseling Association, Collins Kaonga, said there is no scientifically proven cure for HIV and AIDS. Kaonga said those fabricating the news are aimed at making themselves famous and trying to find a way of soliciting money.
Other people, they just want to make themselves famous. Others, they want to just to make their businesses. They are after money. They are just after money.
Kaonga also cautioned traditional healers against claiming that they exorcise people suspected of engaging in witchcraft or those who hire their services, saying such acts are against the laws of Malawi and those of the association.
No, any traditional healer is allowed to remove a witchcraft which is in somebody's body. Nobody is allowed to do that, because doing that is breaking the laws of Malawi and again the roles of Traditional Healers Research and Counseling Association.
Traditional Healers Research and Counseling Association is a grouping of all herbalists across the country recognized by Malawi government.
Web Champion, a local non-governmental organization in Mzuzu, says government can reduce its expenditure on health if stakeholders prioritize provision of safe drinking water to communities. Web Champion Executive Director Webster Ngiozi said this in the village of Devizyambo in Mzuzu City when the organization connected some local communities to piped water. Rodoviko Nyirenda reports.
The village of Devizyambo in the city of Mzuzu has been without potable water since time immemorial. Realizing the importance of water to life, Web Champions organization has connected the village of Devizyambo in the Chivavi East in the city of Mzuzu to piped water. Speaking during the handover ceremony of the piped water project, Executive Director of Web Champions, Webster Ngiozi, said having safe water in communities can help prevent waterborne diseases, thereby reducing government expenditures on drugs. He further said access to clean water promotes a disease-free community, leading to a healthy nation, which is crucial for the socio-economic development of the country.
As long as we're having safe water, waterborne diseases will no longer be there. Government itself will save money because we have already treated the disease, we have already treated which is needed. We're having the treatment at hand. So the government expenditure will lower. As a result, we are creating a healthy nation. We are creating a government that is spending less on drugs unnecessary.
The project is expected to benefit over 200 households. Bloc leader Devizyambo has hailed Web Champion for the initiative, saying the intervention is timely to promote a healthier society.
As a block leader of this area, I thank Web Champion for providing us with safe piped water. In the past, we could drink water from unprotected shallow wells that you see.
After handed over the communal tap to the community, Ngiozi also appreciated progress of the pig farming and rearing chickens in the area under one village, one product that initiated in the city of Mzuzu to empower youth economically. Meanwhile, Web Champions organization has said it will embark on a project that will help in waste management in the city of Mzuzu by recycling wastes. Rodoviko Nyirenda, MPC News, Mzuzu.
The Family Planning Association of Malawi, FIPAM, says it is facing a serious financial crisis following the withdrawal of United States government funding through USAID. The organization has accumulated debts amounting to 660 million kwacha, largely due to the termination of two USAID-funded projects that were running from 2022 to 2027. FIPAM board chairperson Mercy Paundi disclosed this in Lilongwe during the organization's 23rd annual delegates conference. Paundi said the terminated projects contributed about 44% of staff costs, forcing FIPAM to lay off project staff and scale down its interventions. She added that communities relying on FIPAM for sexual and reproductive health services are now facing serious challenges. FIPAM has since closed clinics in Dedza, Mangochi and Mzuzu due to limited resources.
With the draw of that funding affected the so many projects that were available that were assisting the rural women, the rural adolescents, the rural girls. So the withdrawal of funding has created a gap in access to service by the people, which we fear the consequences may impact on the health and well-being of our mothers and girls. As we were running our activities, we use so many delivery methods. We have the outreach, we have the static clinics, and as modalities that we provide services to our population. And so because the clinics are not able to meet the demands so as to pay for their services and the needs of the staff, that has resulted in two problems. But now to sustain the well-being of the staff that are already in existence, and then management and the board had agreed to give some resources to the service providers in the various clinics, and that has contributed to the debt that has been mentioned.
Blantyre City Mayor Councillor Isaac Jomo Osman has unveiled his development vision anchored on devising smart ways of attracting investors, setting up infrastructure development across townships. Details in this report by Chisomo Break.
Unveiling the vision before members from the business community and the corporate sector at an event dubbed Know Your Mayor, Osman said he wants Blantyre to be the cleanest city in the country, safe and secure for operating business 24/7. Osman said in the near future, Kapa's operators will not be permitted on the main city's roads. Additionally, the mayor foresees improved road network and street lights across the city through the vision. However, for the vision to come to fruition, the mayor is calling for support from the city residents and business community to join him.
True, we need the residents to come and support Jomo in financially, in everything. They need to come in and support. Why I'm saying that? You know, the government is passing a lot. The president of the country will not go around and buying the street rights when we don't have medicine in the hospitals. The president will not come and give us, buy us a street right when there's no food in this country. So it's for us to find the ways how we can help our government to develop little things that we can. That's why we come up with this idea of bringing people back, back to us and work together with us.
In his remarks, Minister of Local Government and Rural Development Ben Piri said the vision is in line with the government decentralization agenda, and he pledged total support.
As a ministry, provide all necessary support that is and falls within our mandate. You're very aware that His Excellency the President has devolved resources from central government to the councils, and Blantyre City is one of those. So resources have come. They've got about 8 councils, which means 40 billion annually will be coming to the council, and I'm sure that pace will be a very good resource to achieving both the vision of the President as well as the vision of the Mayor.
First Lady, Madam Professor Gertrude Mutarika, through the Minister of Agriculture, Rosa Fachimbirisi, supported the vision with 5 million kwacha. The vision's platinum sponsor, NBS Bank, pledged 35 million kwacha, and some individuals and companies also made monetary pledges. Chisomo Break, MBC News, Blantyre.
You're watching MBC News. A reminder of our top stories.
Second Vice President Enoch Chihana calls for modern architectural work in the construction of Mombera University. Stakeholders urge to prioritize provision of safe drinking water among communities for government to reduce its expenditure on health. And Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture encourages young entrepreneurs to embrace innovation and excellence in their businesses.
Welcome back. Board chairperson for the Saulos Klaus Chilima Foundation, Mary Chilima, has called on people in the country to take care of trees to support restoration of vegetative cover. She made the call at Nanjati Primary School in Lilongwe during a tree planting exercise organized by the foundation. Chilima said people should develop a habit of looking after trees after planting them as a way of sustaining the environment. Mine Tomod's reports.
Studies have shown that over the past 25 years, Malawi has lost nearly 240 kilohectares of forest, an area equivalent to 1 million football fields. The impact of this huge loss is already being felt through destructive rains, floods and droughts year in, year out. In order to reverse the status quo, there have been calls from various sectors not only to plant trees, but also take good care of them to ensure they survive. Over the weekend, the Saulos Klaus Chilima Foundation planted 800 trees at Nanjati Primary School in Lilongwe as part of efforts to support government in restoring vegetative cover. The foundation's chairperson, Mary Chilima, called on people in the country to take action by planting trees.
The key message is the same. We are all feeling the effects of climate change, and trees are an easy solution that we can all take part in. So let's take our part and do what we can, because we all see the effects of the floods. We all suffer when the storms hit and people are dying. So trees are one easy solution to make sure that these challenges are addressed.
The foundation collaborated with Systemwork Breed Logistics Company in the tree planting exercise. Wamaka Newa, Environmental Health and Safety Specialist for the company, expressed the need for all sectors to support Malawi in restoring vegetative cover.
Our aim is to align ourselves with the Vision 2063, which Malawi enrolled in 2021. One of the enablers of that vision was environmental sustainability. So we looked at that plan and thought, how can we help out? And we found out that we can help out with the environmental aspect. So what we did, we established an afforestation program where we plant trees, we grow trees ourselves, and we also work with partners who also grow trees. Our aim is to plant about 100,000 trees by the end of the year 2030.
Learners at Nanjati Primary School and members of the surrounding communities joined the exercise, which saw over 800 trees planted. Maim Tumodzi, MBC News, Lirongwe.
Democratic Progressive Party DPP Regional Governor for the South, Charles Nchacha, has called for unity of purpose in the party for the ruling DPP to continue growing. Nchacha made the remarks at Mangunda Konjeni constituency in Tiolo on Sunday when he jointly addressed a political rally with parliamentarian for the area, Hastings Kajomba. Charles Chindongo attended the rally and has filed this report, being read in our studios by Norbert Jemson.
Parliamentarian for the area, Hastings Kajomba, on Sunday told the multitudes that he is facing challenges to work with structures of the party after his victory in the September 16 general election. Kajomba won on an independent ticket and later officially joined the ruling DPP. The ruling party fielded Ernest Kandaya during the pause. Commenting on this, DPP Regional Governor for the South, Charles Nchacha, encouraged party structures in the area to work with the elected Member of Parliament for continued development activities in the area.
2030, it will be very difficult for us to bring people together. So it is not happening only here. Each and every constituency where we have an independent Member of Parliament, we will try our best as a region to visit such areas.
Meanwhile, Kajomba has implored the DPP-led administration to complete the Duchenza Konjeni Masambanjati Road project, which was abandoned by the previous administration, and described it as a catalyst for development.
It's a project that has been there, only that the change of government made things not happen. But we are hoping that the coming of 3P government will help us to build this road from Duchenza Konjeni Masambanjati. It's a good road because we are connecting with Sanje, we're connecting Masambanjati, Konjeni, Duchenza up to Parombe. So it's a shortcut, it's one of the business roads, and economically it will help to improve the face of Konjeni.
The rally, dubbed Thank You, was the first for the parliamentarian after his victory in the September 16 general election.
The Technical Entrepreneurial and Vocational Education and Training Authority, TVETA, has urged young people across the country to enroll in technical skills programs to achieve economic independence and drive industrialization as aligned with the Malawi 2063 Development Blueprint. Director of Training and Programs for TVETA, Modesto Gomani, made the remarks during a graduation ceremony at Intende Community Skills and Development Center in Rumpi. Chikondi Pompi compiled this report, read by Rodoviko Nyurenda.
Joy and celebration defined the mood at Mutende Community Skills and Development Center in Rumpi district as 57 students received certificates after completing 6 months of technical training. The event started with an exhibition of products and materials crafted by the graduates. Speaking at the ceremony, one of the officials from TVETA, Modesto Gomani, urged the new graduates to initiate their own businesses instead of depending on others for employment.
So by graduating close to 15,000 in a year, we are sure that 80% of these people will not go on the market looking for employment elsewhere. They will be looking at opportunities to create jobs. And these jobs have a multiplier effect because apart from benefiting those that have been skilled, they are able also to recruit others. So you do see that with this approach to skills development, we are looking forward to creating more jobs and to creating more people that create jobs for others.
One of the graduates, Jonathan Muhango, expressed confidence that the skills he has acquired will enable him to become self-employed.
This graduation, the moment we'll be going outside there, we'll be able to work on our own and we'll be depending on ourselves. And to the other side, we'll be employing our friends, and that will add to a certain contribution toward the community.
Moving forward, Director of Mutende Community Skills and Development Center, Reverend Locking Mwabanga, says the center plans to introduce additional vocational courses as part of its growth.
We are looking for more trade because most of the community now, they are looking for other trade which they want to venture into. So that's why we're applying for more trade to be on our center. We have been in touch with the TVET office in Mzuzu for registration of these new centers. So we'll continue working on that so that will come January 5 so that they can come and start training on these fields.
Mutende Community Skills and Development Center offers courses in fashion and design, bakery, carpentry and joinery, and bricklaying.
Minister of Youth, Sports and Culture, Patricia Wiskes, has urged young entrepreneurs in the country to embrace innovation and excellence in their businesses. Wiskes noted that the country's socio-economic development lies in the hands of entrepreneurs, advising them to prioritize the production of exportable goods. Pomlo Walker reports.
The 2025 National Product Magazine Year-End Awards have been described as a great source of motivation within business circles. The awards saw winners shine in categories including manufacturing, technology, food processing, agriculture, real estate, tourism, transport and banking. Speaking after the ceremony, Minister of Youth, Sports and Culture Patricia Wiskes applauded NPM for the initiative, describing it as a catalyst for the country's socio-economic development.
Of the enterprises that have received these awards, as you may have noticed, are young people. So this is very encouraging for us. As you are aware, the youth are actually at the center of driving the national development agenda. So it is not surprising for us. Rather, it is encouraging that a lot of young people are getting these awards and recognition on the market.
NPM Chief Executive Officer Arthur Chinyamula said the idea behind the awards is to promote a spirit of excellence in business, even among the youth. He applauded all the awardees, encouraging them to do more in their respective areas of excellence, and pledged to create a global platform that will link local businesses to the international market.
We've seen that there are so many innovative products that have been awarded. Those products is not just by the name. They are doing well at the market. They are selling. They are also bringing business, employment to Malawians. So this events and award is not just being awarded, but also taking Malawi to the next level.
The event portrayed the importance of collaboration between the private sector, the media, and government as a key driver of business innovation and national economic growth. Paul Mlowalker, MBC News, Lilongwe.
The Cycling Federation of Malawi has organized a fundraising bicycle ride in support of the Football Legends Association. 11 cyclists will depart Blantyre on 26 December and will arrive in Lilongwe on the 28th, the day that the Malawi Legends will play Zambia in a friendly match at Bingu National Stadium. General Secretary for the Cycling Federation of Malawi, Tikondwe Katumbi, says the initiative is targeting to raise over 60 million kwacha. Vice Chairperson for the Legends Association, Noah Lipipa, has held the gesture and called for more support.
The cause that we are doing so is very important to us. The Legends have been entertaining us for so many years. So we are doing this for two things. One, to fundraise, and the second one is to make people, the public, aware of the existence of this association. The trustees are targeting to raise about 60 million kwacha. We are setting off on 26th, but we have a stopover in Baraka. Whilst in Baraka, there will be a match at Baraka Stadium. this will be under 14 football match. Yeah, so after this, both teams will get a jersey from one of the trustees. Yeah, then we'll proceed and also have another stopover in Dedza. So there will also be a match there, under 14 football match. They also get, the two teams also get the football jerseys. Yeah, so from Dedza, then on 28th will be in Lero.
We actually need more support. I think we should thank the President of the Cycling Association for coming up with this initiative. I think it's a great initiative, not only to support this game, but also to raise awareness about the establishment of the Football Legends Association. Well, we are still making progress. We have more legends that we need to cover. We have other legends that cannot afford the 5,000, and that's the reason why we are appealing to well-wishers to support the initiative. The reason for the game with legends from Zambia is to do fundraise. We wanted to bring South Africa legends this year, but they have confirmed that they will come next year. This is one way of just doing the fundraise and see if we can support as many legends as possible.
Well, that item concludes this edition of MBC News. A reminder of our top stories before we leave.
Second Vice President Enoch Chihana calls for modern architectural work in the construction of Mombera University. Stakeholders urge to prioritize provision of safe drinking water among communities for government to reduce its expenditure on health. And Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture encourages young entrepreneurs to embrace innovation and excellence in their businesses.
You were with me, Opile Kaisa. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
The festive season is once again upon us, a period traditionally marked by heightened social activities, widespread celebrations, and increased mobility. Whilst the festive season brings joy, it is also historically associated with a surge in road traffic clashes, leading to deaths, serious injuries, and property damage. These crashes, which are preventable, are usually attributed but not limited to excessive speed, drink driving, overloading, reckless driving, and general disregard of traffic regulations. In an effort to safeguard lives and property, the Directorate of Road Traffic and Safety Services, DRTSS, in collaboration with the police, has intensified traffic law enforcement and road safety awareness exercises on all public roads across the country through the